we're so grateful that God is a spirit, and so we are able to worship him in spirit and in truth.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're so grateful for that. We're able to worship him in spirit, which means that we are allowed to connect ourselves together, whether we are physically together or not together. We are able to assemble ourselves together. But I love the fact that it says, but also in truth. In truth, meaning that we know the context of the word. We are not dwelling ourselves together hooked up on some lies, but we are together based on the truth. What is the truth? That he is Lord.
Amen.
Anybody else in here know that truth?
Amen.
Is anybody else in here
Hallelujah.
aware of the fact that the truth is he's Lord?
Amen. All right.
That's the truth. He is Lord, regardless of whether we like it or not. He's Lord. He's also Messiah. He's also Redeemer. He's also the Rock. Yes, he is. He's also known as being the chief cornerstone. All of that, he is. He is also the great I am. He's every bit of that. He is the rose of Sharon. He's the lily of the valley. They would call him the bright and the morning star. He is the sun. He's the rock of ages. He's all of that, every bit of it. And because he's all of that, it gives us the ability to be all of this. Oh, I love that. Because he's all of that, I can be all of this and a bag of few chips.
Amen.
Not just one, but a bag of few chips, because he's all of that. God, I love you. I'm so grateful. I'm serious, because he's all of that now. He's all that. I am able to be a bag of a few chips. I am so excited this morning within my spirit. I'm going to delve into what I believe the Lord would have for me to share this morning. I'm just excited this morning. If y'all will give me a second, I'm just excited this morning that I can classify myself. Now I say I classify myself. I hope the Lord classify me the same. But I classify myself as somebody saved this morning.
Amen.
I'm very, very thankful for that. Now, I hope heaven says the same thing. You have to judge it according to what the word says as to whether to know heaven is saying the same thing. Because, as a people, we'll call ourselves some things and really ain't, So we have to judge it according to what the word would have to say. So, based off of what I've seen in the word and according to the way that I have myself lined up to live right now at this moment, I can say that I'm saved. Saved from what? I'm saved from Delphine.
Amen.
That's who I'm mostly saved from. I'm saved from Delphine. Ain't nobody else in here had to be saved from yourself. I'm saved from Delphine, because that chick there, something serious. I'm so glad to be saved from her. I'm serious. I am so glad to be saved from her, because I've come to find out she really don't like me for real. She don't like me for real. I done live with this heifer and everything just to find out she didn't like me for real. Ain't that something? Just to find out that we done been together all this time and she don't like me. She don't like me, baby. I'm talking about, I thought because we was hanging together every day, we got up together, we went everywhere together. I just really thought that we were cool with each other. Just to realize that girl don't like me. All this time, she been faking the funk. All this time. And I just knew we was cool, baby. We were down like 4 flat tires. We were ride or dies, just to find out we were diers, not riders. We were diers. She did not like me.
My Lord.
And I'm telling you, I'm so glad to be free from her. I am. I'm so glad to be free from her. And every now and then she had a nerve to show up. No one I done told her I don't want nothing to do with her, Rhoda. But she'll still show up. Had a conversation with her and told her, look now, it's over with us. I done found you out. I thought you were straight, but you ain't straight. I thought you were for me. You not for me. My eyes have been opened and I've seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Therefore, listen, this is what we gonna do. We not gonna fight. We not gonna cuss each other out or none of that. We just gonna separate. You go your way and I'm gonna go mine. Now, I'm serious. I'm not gonna talk about you and I hope you don't talk about me. But we gonna have to end this right here. All these years I thought you was cool just to find out you ain't cool. You ain't cool, girl. So we got to go on about our business. Now, I done ended it with her. So I thought, Vicky. You know, I done ended it with her. But just so happened, this heifer don't want to go for real. She don't want to go. So every time I turn around, every now and then, guess who I see? Delphine. There she go right there. On the scene, done showed up some kind of way. Done showed up. I turned around and said, where this witch come from?
You ain't quite the little.
What is she doing? Yeah, it's me. I'm here.
On the scene.
I told you I ain't nothing to play with. You ain't gonna just get rid of me like that.
That's right.
Me and you done been together too long. Do you think I'm just gonna go like that? I said, listen, I'm gonna have to get violent with you in a minute, ain't I? Because I tried to send you away peacefully. And you ain't want to go, I see. So now I'm finna have to get violent with you. Yeah, I'm going to have to get ugly with you. See, when you won't just go ahead and die, you have to get ugly with it sometime. You know, you can't have a casual just conversation with her just to say, listen, honey, it ain't working for us no more. Things are just not going the way that, you know, that I desired that they go. I done come to realize my eyes was open. See, I didn't realize that you was clipping me the whole time. So we just going to go on about our business, just a casual good conversation. Called her in the office and everything and talked to her, you know, didn't do it in public or none of that, just had to talk to her in a private conversation, but had to realize that with some folk that just ain't good enough for you to do that. You know, you got to get downright ugly with them. So she just kept on coming back. I said, listen, hold on just 1 second. Is this you again? This is you again, Delphine? Now, I know for a fact, I seen her in a distance coming. I know that ain't Delphine. That better not be Delphine. Honey, she got a little closer to me, realized it was her. Had to get real ugly with her then. Had to go ahead and get real ugly with them. Because, see, it's some people in some situations that just won't respect you saying go. Just won't respect you. Just won't respect you telling it to go. You got to get downright ugly with it. Listen now. This is the final time that we going to have this conversation. I don't want nothing else to do with you. It's over with. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this just so you know. I'm not going to take no restraining order out on you. You going to leave at the sound of my voice. You going to get away from me at the command of my voice. I'm not going to get no authorities. You going to go because I mean what I say. When I started meaning what I say with her, she stopped coming back as regular. Now, she still will try me every now and then. She'll still try me every now and then. But, baby, when I recognize she on the scene, when I recognize, because she come in many disguises on me, see. But when I recognize and see that she on the scene, I get her real fast. Oh, that's you again? Get her real fast and go ahead and deal with her. See, this is the thing that I've learned in living for God. It's a lot of times passiveness just ain't going to cut it. It just ain't gonna cut it. I'm serious. You can try to be the most just humblest saint and try to be just as, oh, you know, bless the Lord, praise the Lord. There's just some demons that just don't get it like that. They just don't get it like that. They're not just gonna just sit down. You got to get real stupid with them. And that one of the demons I found out that I have to get real stupid with is my own. My own. And see, we see warfare. See, God help me this morning. Warfare, we tend to think that when we're using warfare, it's on somebody else. But see, my greatest fight has been on old Delphine, baby. That's what my greatest fight has been, getting that old Delphine, LaShawn Lee under control, boy. That's what the biggest fight has been, because, baby, I have to get you. So, I got to get in some showing up good warfare with her, see. Because, see, you know, for so many years, she did her own thing. She was the head honcho. She did what she wanted to do. She ain't ever had no respect for authority. You know, you can date back to people saying when she was a little child. Amen. Folks was wanting to whoop her butt all the time. I wish Alice would give me Delphine and let me whoop her. Why? Because she was running things. And so you can tell from the way she started what type of person she was going to end up being. That's all you got to do is pay attention to how your younger life was. And it'll pretty much about show you how your older life is going to be, you know, because it comes a time of reaping what you sow. And so therefore I was out of control as a young girl. Little girl, I'm doing what I want to do. My daddy still talk about the fact of when he first came back to Alabama to see me. I was about, I think 12, 10. It might have been 10, I keep wanting to say, because I want to say I located my daddy at 10 years old. He left when I was 3, and I started pitching a fit, wanting to know who my daddy was and all. He had moved to Tampa, hadn't seen him in all those years, and I was so, just advanced. I was an advanced girl because I'm the baby of the family, so I was raised up around older people, which would make a child be a whole lot more advanced when they raised around older people and stuff. So I was like, I want to know who my daddy is. I got mad at mama about something she wouldn't give me. That's all it was. And I want my daddy. Who is my daddy? Where is my daddy? And I started pitching a fit. So my mama then sat out and she said, well, all I can tell you, child, is he moved down to Florida. They said he was in Tampa, Florida. However, she said he got an auntie over there in Enterprise. If I can find her, then we will go over there. So I kept pitching a fit, and she went over there and sure enough found Ain't Seen It Bell, my grandmama's sister. Found her, and Ain't Seen It Bell connected her with my grandmama. So then we called my daddy and everything, hooked up, reconnected back with my daddy after all those years, and we've been riding ever since. And so then therefore, my dad came up here to see me. I won't forget this. This is one memory the Lord won't let me forget. He had a yellow van. It was a yellow van, a Ford Aerostar van. He had done rented and had come up here on that Ford Aerostar. And so I wasn't aware of the fact that my daddy was coming up here to make this visit to see his child that he hadn't seen in all these years. Well, guess where my daddy found me at? I was either 10 or 12. I want to say I was 10, to be honest with you. Where my daddy found me at, he'll still testify about it if I put him on the line right now. My daddy found me in front of the hideaway. That's where I was, in front of the club. He went to mama's house, and mama said she ain't here. And found me, wasn't old enough to get in, but I was over there across the street from the club. At that age, somewhere between 10 and 12, I was at the club across the street. So the club is adults. But here this little girl that's out there across the street from the club. Delphine in full effect, baby. Delphine in full effect. And so he comes and he's like, what are you doing down here? Well, I'm like, who are you? And it was my daddy. And that's how we officially reconnected at the hideaway. We officially reconnected at the hideaway. Yeah, that's where he finds his little girl. And so Delphine, I'm telling you, she could be something. She could be something now. She could. She could be something. She would get into stuff. Yes, Lord. She had no regards for authority. No regards. Because she wasn't studying half of what Miss Alice was